Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Now today we have some very exciting news and we're going to be talking about a variety of different things from a new attraction, some new behaviors, and even some new gameplay mechanics. Now of course, the thing I'm sure you guys clicked on this video for is that we finally have confirmed a riverboat tour to be confirmed for Jurassic World Evolution 3. And I think that this is absolutely one of the best things and one of the most highly requested things that we've been wanting since Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I'm so happy that we finally get to see it in Jurassic World Evolution 3. Our guests can go into little kayaks and see our animals for themselves while in water. And another thing that actually has been confirmed is that the gyrosphere is making its grand return. Now, I'm sure that we have all been anticipating the gyrosphere to be returning, and I'm very glad that it's back. Now, I am wondering if the Jurassic Tour is going to be back, but I'm sure it will also be back. And another thing that we got to see is how the petting zoo works. Now, the petting zoo, it does seem that our animals will be able to go in directly by having a specific section marked off where the animals can go in and interact with our guests. And if you can see in this shot, we can see that our guests are interacting with this Gallimimus right here. Now, another thing that we can see is that in the background, we can see that the guests are actually sitting on benches. And I honestly am very happy that this is going to be added in. And I'm very happy that our guests are getting some more love and feeling more realistic and not just walking statistics. We can see is that there are buckets in this little stand right here. And it does seem that one of our guests is feeding the Gallimimus with some leaves. And honestly, the new behaviors for the guests have honestly made them feel a lot more realistic. And I think this is definitely what they needed. And we can see is we can see in more depth the terrain tools over here and how it actually works when creating arches that I mentioned in my last video. There's so many different rocks it seems. There's a bunch of dynamic rocks and it seems that they are for different biomes. And honestly, the size and variation is honestly amazing and I think this is going to be awesome. When we were shown gameplay footage, if we can see at the bottom right, it has this little wrench and cog symbol and it says 79%. Now what does this mean? Now, in Jurassic World Evolution 2, if you played on older gen consoles, such as the PS4 or Xbox One, you were limited to how much you could build and how many species you could have. And it does seem that consoles such as the Xbox Series X and PS5 are going to have certain limitations as well. So it does seem that if you really want to get the experience and will have unlimited gameplay with no restrictions, you probably should get it on PC. Now, another thing that this also mentions is the swimming in deeper water. Now, it uses the Brachiosaurus as an example. It says that the Brachiosaurus can walk through the water without having any problems. But it also said that certain animals are going to be able to walk through and swim. So it doesn't seem that every single animal will be able to swim, but only select animals, which honestly I think makes sense, like perhaps the Tyrannosaurus, the Spinosaurus, but not all of them. Another thing here is we can see that the return of power outages has come. Now, at the very end of the trailer, we can see that Dinosaur Liberation Group is going to be coming back, and they're going to be terrorizing our parks, causing multiple sabotages. And one of them, of course, is the return of power outages. And I hope that we can maybe expand on this and get even more different obstacles that could challenge us in different ways. Now, this whole map has been taking place in Hawaii, and this does confirm that we will be getting a Hawaii map probably for our campaign. In this shot, there's a brand new Tyrannosaurus Rex skin, and we're getting brand new skins for already pre-existing animals, and I think that's going to spice things up a little, and it's going to be amazing. Now, another thing we can see is that the return of Jurassic Park style fences does confirm that at least the fences are going to be returning. I honestly think the entire building set is going to be returning with every single building, as you saw the visitor center yesterday too. And we also get another look at the baby Parasaurolophuses, and honestly, they're really cute. I honestly, when I first saw them for the first time, I thought they were a whole different animal because the lack of crest, and I was very confused. But I think they're cute. And another thing that we can see here that has been hinted in the video, and also from this specific tweet from Frontier right here from Jurassic World Evolution 3, is that our animals are going to be able to attack the riverboat tour. And honestly, I think it'd be a very bad idea to put a riverboat tour in between a bunch of prehistoric carnivores. One of the most important mechanics that I've honestly been seeing is the introduction of security cameras. Now, we can place these security cameras on any of our enclosures to alert us if any of our animals have broken out. And it seems that when you don't have any security cameras on an enclosure, it will not alert you that an animal has broken out like it did in Jurassic World Evolution 2 and 1. And honestly, I think this adds incredible realism and makes the gameplay even more strategic, as we have to pick and choose where our security cameras will be. Now, I know a lot of people that saw this clip originally thought that this was the Euoplocephalus, and honestly, as much as I wish, and I do think that this animal will be added, I do not believe that this is the Euoplocephalus. Now, this skin awfully resembles the 2001 Ankylosaurus skin. But there was one thing that obviously pointed out to me that it was not the Euoplocephalus and it's the Ankylosaurus. The spikes near the tail. Now, if we look at this Euoplocephalus model from Jurassic World Evolution 2, we can see that there are clearly no spikes near the tail that extrude outwards. But in this screenshot, we can see that there are spikes extruding outwards, meaning that this is not the Euoplocephalus and it is just the 2001 Ankylosaurus skin. Now, I hope this cleared up any confusion that the community had, and just to not let people down. I hope you guys find this video entertaining, and I was able to provide some new information for you guys to get excited for Jurassic World Evolution 3. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. But that's it for me today, and I will see you guys later.